Okay, so my name is Jonathan Ames, and how I ended up at Molly's house was my son, who's 32, suddenly was stricken by this syndrome called GBS, Guillain-Barré syndrome. It happened very suddenly. He's the father of two children, has a third on the way, and this is an autoimmune response in which he became completely paralyzed and had to be put on a breathing tube. I was in Los Angeles. I had just been down in Florida for 9 days babysitting his kids while he prepared for a test to become certified as a teacher. I get a call, Dad, I'm in the hospital. I had to get right back on a plane. It happened so quickly. And so for 10 days, I was staying at a local motel, spending, I was sleeping in the hospital some nights, my daughter-in-law some nights, and basically in the hospital round the clock. It was very scary. He lost all use of his limbs, and like I said, a breathing tube. And then one of the nurses at the hospital became aware that I was staying in a motel, which was getting very expensive. And without even telling me, she went ahead and contacted Molly's house and put in an application for me. And she was seeing me on the ICU. I was practically living there. And the hospital, Martin Memorial South, everyone there was incredible. And then she told me about Molly's house. I was accepted. I read the information about this beautiful young woman who started this place. I mean, what a vision she had. It's both beautiful and heartbreaking. And I see her picture on the wall and I thank her. And anyway, I moved in here about like 12 days ago, and this has just been fantastic for me. There's coffee in the morning, and I basically have still been spending like 12, 14 hours a day at the hospital. And then we had more unexpected events. Both my daughter-in-law and youngest grandson ended up in the hospital with pneumonia. So then I had to babysit my 5-year-old grandson, and he was staying with me in the room. And it's just been incredible to have this resource, and I'm so thankful and appreciative of everyone here and that such a place exists. And I've met beautiful people here in the kitchen and the staff, and so I couldn't be more thankful. And thank you to Molly and her family, and thank you to Molly's house.